Start.
Hey everyone, this is Collar with Rise once again, and this is the losers match of Group 2 of the MSL Survivor Tournament. This is Dongrae versus Flash. GGplay and Flash, I'm sorry, GGplay and the winner of this will be playing in Game 5. Freudian slip there, I actually don't know the results. Who knows, we could see Flash getting knocked out. But what I was trying to say was one of the two will be knocked out of this group, Flash or GGplay. Not something I expected. I thought they were the heavy favorites moving in here against Dongrae and Harang 2, who is now 2-0 after beating Flash and freaking GGplay. First two games he plays in the pro scene. There's Flash looking excited and you know, on top of things and a little bit scared actually, but Dongrae looking pretty confident. Dongrae is actually the captain of Lake Half Oz, so I guess the teams often have not their best players be their captains. Really interesting.
Yeah, I think it's more of a head cheerleader type of thing than anything else, because I don't know what else these kids could be captaining, I don't know, or leading, I don't know. But either way, you're right. The two heavy favorites, one being knocked out already, and the other in danger of being knocked out. And Flash.
No one's knocked out yet. Yeah. Well, no one's knocked out yet, actually. But one of the two will be knocked out. No, I mean. Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Flash, sorry, at the bottom too, and Dongrae at the top. But continue there, my man Rise.
And I guess another Freudian slip is, I don't know where that came from. Anyway, you're right. One of the two is going to get knocked out, is what I should say. And I wonder who it's going to be. I don't know yet. I think that the match now that we're watching is going to be kind of fun, because Flash is probably pissed off from his last game, and he wants to win this, and I think he's going to do the best that he can in order to do this. I don't know if it was mentioned, but this is also on Destination. No, is it? Yeah. And Flash,
Yep.
Flash, I wonder if he's going to go for another one of those 14 CCs, as he tends to do in TVT and tends to lose with. What do you think? You think Flash is going to try to play a standard game for once, or what are we going to see?
I think he's going to play a standard game. I mean, I always say he should, but who knows? This is Flash. He's the guy who loves those 14 CCs, loves losing with them, like you said. On Destination, looks like he's actually, you know, for a very early gas there. I don't even know if he has a racks up, so Flash going for the early gas. This could be because of some cheese here. Last generation Flash, that's a reference to those who thought he was it, like we were talking about before, the end of history. Flash would be the end of StarCraft. Like, until StarCraft 2 came out, Flash would be the best player forever. Unfortunately, it only lasted for about 3 or 4 months, when Flash was looking like the end of StarCraft, to me at least. I thought there was no one who could beat Flash. You know, I thought Flash that was it, but there turned out to be plenty of people who could beat Flash. We'll see if Dongrae is one of them. Dongrae only 10 and 15 against Terran, 40%. Flash 65%. So big favor statistically. And by the way, the reason why I think he's going for that early gas is probably because he's going to go for something like 2-port rates. That's going to be my prediction of for this match. He needs that extra gas.
Oh, that'd be a pretty fun build to watch. I wouldn't mind that. I think it could work. I mean, Dongrae could be prepared for it, I guess. But if you know, it all depends on the scout, and if he can get the scout out in time. And right now, it looks like Flash is very early on in the scout, getting there way before Dongrae gets any SCV out of his base even. And he's going to see exactly what he's got going, a standard factory build. I don't know what's going to come out of that quite yet, but it's a bit early for that. Flash should be building a factory himself. There it is. I was looking for it. I was like, where is this factory? And yeah, so I don't know. I think that Dongrae, man. What do you think? You think he's got anything left after his thorough thrashing from the last game?
I mean, I think he's got a chance. Dongrae's going to get a scout into Flash's base. Dongrae, though, importantly, it was not mining gas. Okay, Flash is not mining gas from his Friday, but I'm going to call this a fake. I think he's going to kill the SCV, he's going to resume mining, and he actually has a factory, a proxy factory underneath the ramp. This is at a proxy location, sort of hidden location, certainly. So it looks like he's actually going to go for fast vultures. I was wrong about the 2-port rates. That was just my random prediction. I don't actually mean that he was definitely going to go for it. And he is not mining gas, actually, so it's not a fake. So I'm completely wrong. But that's alright. I like being completely wrong. I was right about the fact that he wasn't going for a standard build, because you don't go for an early gas with a standard build. At least I know that much. So there. Meanwhile, fast expand coming from Dongrae, and Flash is going to be going sort of all-in vultures here almost. Might even get a third factory. I don't see a machine shop going down yet, so he's going to be pumping lots of vultures, as many as he can, and it's going to be a bit of a vulture fight here. Dongrae is going to have tanks out though pretty soon. That's why his machine shop's up. So Flash is going to have to do some good micro with his vultures. His vulture has more health, so he's leading the way there, or rather chasing Dongrae all the way back to his base, and we'll see how good Dongrae can fight against this single vulture coming here.
Yeah, actually Dongrae in a little bit of trouble, I think. If Flash is all in vultures, which I would think he is, and yeah, it looks that way already, he is going to be ahead of, but the machine shop is up, and Dongrae may be able to hold this off after all. But Dongrae certainly a little bit behind because of the fast expansion versus a 2-fact build. So Flash going to have the advantage for a little bit now with 3 vultures out, taking out one of them, and now it's 3-on-1, and he's up against 1 vulture and 5 SCVs, and man, that is not going to hold up to now what is 4 vultures against 1 vulture and 3 SCVs, or 4 SCVs, and a couple of Flash's vultures going down, but Flash going to totally come out ahead and take out a ton of SCVs here with some vultures, and I think Dongrae is in a lot of trouble at this point.
Yeah, I think he is. Flash, interesting enough, leaving his main base a bit, but now he's going to come back. He's going to try to take out these vultures before they get up in a sufficient number to defend. And Flash, with a very, very strong timing attack in this game, I think he's going to take it, because at this point, Dongrae is defending with just SCVs. He knows he can't mine with them because Flash is going to pick him off. Vultures, obviously, 2-hit kills on SCVs, and there's a man who looks unhappy at life right now, Dongrae. I mean, after losing the first game, which was that 14 command center game, going 14 command center in the dark, I think that's actually a sign of either overconfidence or fear, because you're like, I'm so scared of my opponent, or I don't want to play a long game against him. Basically, I'm going to GG if he catches me, and if not, I'm going to take a big advantage. Anyway, GG coming from Dongrae in this game. 0-2 for Dongrae. Flash advancing to the final game. I think that was an expected result, but I didn't expect this build from Flash. I thought he would be going for something more standard, and I was wrong. Well, actually, I didn't think he was going to go for something standard after I saw the early gas, but I thought before I saw that he was going to go for a standard build. Anyway, he does win the game, though, by hook or crook, as they say, and Dongrae is going to have to go back to being the cheerleader of Lake Cap Oz for another season.
Rah, rah, man. I think Dongrae is
maybe he's the makeup artist for Backhoe.
he could be. He could be.
By the way, some other coaches that are quite interesting. Dr. K, or Bold T, is the coach of. I'm not the coach. Sorry, the head cheerleader slash captain of SKT1, and TT, Samson Khan's captain. TT, of course, quite infamous for losing to Savior in that epic 1-pylon game, where he still had enough minerals to build a second pylon, but decided not to and decided to get eliminated instead. But definitely some interesting choices for captain. Go Rush, of course, is the captain of his team, so you know, a lot of old guys and interesting choices. But there's one captain who is right where he belongs, and that is Reach. Well, he was the captain of KTF. Now he's right where he belongs in Air Force Ace, and he probably will take the mantle after Boxer leaves. Boxer, the current man captain there. But anyway, that's a big digression about Reach that was unnecessary. So let's go on to the winner's match. Sorry, the final match. Can't even talk anymore. It's late. The final match between GG Play and Flash. That's right, a rematch from the last OSL.
Should be fun. Let's do it.